so I did my presentation about gum at school. So can anyone tell me what's problematic about this picture?
It's empty.
Stop it.
It's empty.
Yeah, okay. You get a piece of gum for that. It's extra polar ice.
Wow.
No thought. Okay, so this is kind of why I'm doing this and why I care. So running out of gum at school can be really frustrating sometimes. So selling gum at Brighton will solve this problem for many students. And I've noticed that gum is very popular among the students here at Brighton. And Brighton would definitely be a better place if students were given easier access to gum. So here's just some benefits of chewing gum. Firstly, chewing gum in school helps students be more alert. The constant chewing helps students be more attentive, and students actually learn more when they chew gum because it helps calm their minds. And so here's just a few of my survey results. A lot of kids said that they like chewing gum at school because it helps them be more focused, and they chew it to have better breath, and it just helps them learn better. So I've created a 4-objective action plan, and the goal is to hopefully solve this problem. So it'll provide a way for gum to be sold at school through vending machines and the Roar store, so students can begin purchasing their own gum at the start of school in August of 2023. So my first objective is to have the administration decide the amount of gum that can be offered for purchase at school. So they'll be given access to my survey results, and that way they have an idea of what brands and flavors that kids here at Brighton will most likely chew. And so pictured below is just an example of what some of my survey results look like. So the kids were asked the question, if you were to run out of gum at school, what would you do? And most of them said that they would ask someone for a piece of gum or text a friend, and a surprising amount said that they would go to the store later to buy gum, but why would you do that if we could just sell it here at Brighton? So after the administration looks at my survey results, they'll decide what 3 brands of gum the school will sell, and they'll select 2 flavors from each brand, so that way the students have a few options to choose from. So these are just some examples of brands and the flavors, and I've noticed that a lot of kids chew extra gum. So now let's do think, pair, share. I'd like you to talk with a partner for 30 seconds about your favorite brand and flavor of gum, and if you share your answer, you'll get a piece of gum.
Try my favorite too. I just get the big pack of
I really like Garfield gumballs from Carlisle.
Okay. Who wants to share? Yeah.
I like Orbit Sweeper.
Nice. Jordan?
Extra spearmint. Yep, throw it at me.
Extra polar ice.
And what is that? What this flavor is? Okay. All right. So this leads me into my second objective. So, firstly, we'll get rid of 6 items that do not sell well in 3 selected vending machines. So then that can be replaced with gum. And it's important to note that gum cannot be sold in a refrigerated vending machine because it wasn't meant to be kept cold. So the administration will select 3 vending machines around the school, and each of those vending machines, they'll just keep track of the amount of sales each item has until, from now until the end of the school year. So around June of this year, they'll select 6 items in each of the 3 selected vending machines to get rid of. So the reason why I thought it was a good idea to sell gum in vending machines is because of my interview with this cute office lady. Her name is Sue Miller. And just some background about her. She's worked for Brighton for 8 years. And I asked her the question, do you think that offering gum as an option in vending machines would make the school more money? And she said if they took out items that don't sell as well, then maybe the school will make a little more money. So it's kind of a win-win situation where the students would get easier access to gum and the school might make a little more money. So after the selected items are out of the vending machines, the school will need to count the number of available spots in each machine, so that way they know how much gum to order and how much gum will fit into each vending machine. So before I go into this third objective, I'd like to point your attention to the picture of the vending machine above. As you can see, one row has 6 slots, so that will be perfect to just take out 6 items and then just put the gum in there. So for the third objective, we'll need to contact the gum companies and purchase the needed amount of gum to fill up the empty spots in the vending machine. So orders of gum need to be placed before July of 2023, so that way it has enough time to ship to the school. And after the gum arrives, obviously we'll just stock it. Okay, so this is like about how much gum will cost in the vending machine. So I interviewed a kid here at Brighton and I asked them if an average package of gum was sold at school, how much should it cost? And they said that it shouldn't be more than $2 because we're high schoolers, like we're obviously not working full time and we just need stuff to be affordable. So it shouldn't be more than $2. So I'd say that we would sell the gum between $1.50 and $2. Okay, so raise your hand if you agree that gum should be sold between $1.50 and $2 in vending machines.
Is it a whole pack?
Yeah, like one of these.
Okay.
Okay. So the reason why gum shouldn't be more than $2 is because obviously it needs to be affordable, and also some kids were really scared that it would be too expensive or like overpriced and like be marked up so the school can profit. So it just needs to be at a good affordable price for us. Okay, so my fourth objective is to stock the Roar store with gum. The Roar store is a place where students at Bright can purchase school merch, snacks, and drinks. And I feel like it'd be even better if gum was sold there. Okay. So again, I'm gonna talk about my interview with Sue Miller. She suggested that gum should be sold in the Roar store. So when ordering gum for vending machines, we'll buy like 3 to 4 extra packages from each flavor, and then that way we can stock the Roar store full of it. So we'll need to contact the personnel in charge of the Roar store about the addition of gum to the store, and then that way we'll be able to sell it when school starts. So the Roar store was created at the start of the school year, and many students have yet to purchase from it. So hopefully stocking it with a popular item will make the Roar store more known around the school, and obviously the cost of gum in the Roar store won't be different than it is in the vending machines. But the money from the Roar store won't go to the school directly. It'll go to the Brighton Business Club and DECA. And I interviewed this girl, and she's in charge of the Roar store, and that's where she said that the money would go to. So now it's time for Kahoot. I have it right here. And if you win, you'll get a piece of gum.
One on the bottom.
This one?
Are there people sitting near you? Two? Oh, yeah.
Did you want to grab my
Yep.
Is this the one where? I don't know. Is this the one where like make your own juice? Or is it like the one by stuff?
Just do it right next to you.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do.
What's that?
Well, Mr. Ink is like that makes me want to watch Monsters Inc.
T2.
Is that everyone? Okay. Okay, so the first question is, how many objectives does the action plan have?
5.
3.
Who got that wrong? Alright, true or false, gum will be sold for more than $2.
True.
True.
I tried the fast one yesterday, it doesn't really work.
Oh, yeah,
Good
we
job.
got 4,000 for that one.
No,
Oh, second place.
What is the fourth objective?
That's bogus.
Good job.
Oh, let's go.
How many flavors of gum will be offered for purchase in the vending machines?
7.
2.
Wow, that was so close. Oh my gosh.
What flavor of gum was handed out to those who answered Think Toaster?
Oh, wait, the pictures are polarized.
Good job. Okay, and lastly, true or false, the expert interview was with Sue Miller. Good job.
Let's go.